consisting of 213 separate known volcanic cones, each of which are monogenetic. Two major fault geologic setting lines largely mark the boundaries of the Uinkaret volcanic field, that being the Hurricane Fault to the west and the Toroweap Fault to the east. Both of these lengthy fault lines are theoretically capable of producing magnitude 7 earthquakes, but in the case of the overall volcanic field represent paths of least resistance for magma to intrude into, possibly related to lithospheric drip which uplifted the Colorado Plateau. The first eruption from the Uinkaret volcanic initial eruptions field occurred 3.6 million years ago, when low silica basalt lava breached the surface on top of a 240 million year old sandstone plateau, 15 miles north of the Grand Canyon's northern rim. Since the two vents which fed this eruption were located right next to cliffs, they were unable to build a tall profile. As such, only small amounts of lava flowed onto this mesa, forming the newest layer on the tallest feature in the overall volcanic field, Mount Trumbull. Over the next 400,000 years, numerous vents erupted to the north, forming more than 24 cinder cones. Associated lava flows from these cinder cones sometimes flowed rather far, up to 5 miles from the erupting vent. Then, 3.2 million years ago, this volcanic field became dormant. For the next 2.35 million years, no additional eruptions occurred. 850,000 years ago, this volcanic field awoke from second activity period its dormancy with an eruption that occurred within the depths of the Grand Canyon itself, with lava pouring out of a 1,500-foot-long fissure which subsequently flowed into the Colorado River. After a series of additional small-scale eruptions in the same area, volcanic activity moved to the east. Beginning 700,000 years ago, multiple large-volume eruptions occurred close to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. These large-volume eruptions quickly flowed downhill and into the Colorado River, often forming dams. At least 17 of this field's 213 vents formed these dams. While eruptions within or adjacent to the depths of the Grand Canyon occurred, some eruptions happened further north. Many of these more northerly cinder cone-forming eruptions occurred in a straight line, along a hidden fissure or fault in the crust. The most recent eruption from this volcanic complex occurred in 1100 CE. This eruption started 1100 CE eruption with a several hundred-foot-tall fountain, after which a series of small explosions began. Over the course of this several-month-long eruption, lava flowed up to 2 miles away, depositing a fresh layer of dark black volcanic rock. By the time the eruption had ended, one small cinder cone and an adjacent spatter cone had been built. This eruption was relatively small, rating as only a 1 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index. As a final note, I would like to thank my new YouTube channel member Ida Mizzles for supporting my work.